Hi, and welcome to a Quantum Astrology report with Eva Kristoffersson for the period 23rd to 26th of December 2017. 23rd, Sun will be at 1 degree of Sagittarius, of Capricorn, of course, and then the 24th, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, etc. in Capricorn. The Moon will be the 23rd at the end of Aquarius, and then the 24th be in conjunction with Neptune in Pisces, and the 25th, Christmas Day, at the end of Pisces in conjunction with Chiron, the wounded healer. And it's Christmas, and it's Venus going into Capricorn also. So I will show that and talk about that. And I'm very thankful so many new viewers, listeners to my last report. Thank you very much. And thanks for the comments. And I got a great question there. It's a serious one. It's Jenny, thank you for asking. I long to get out of hell. Longing to get out of hell. Tell me when it's my good time. And I would try to answer that as in my way. And the short answer, it's the time is now to create, to surrender, breathe, accept what you have, try to find gratitude that you are just alive, that you have survived, and create from that, to create the own reality, Uranus in Aries, the quantum physics that we create. Check Bruce Lipton, for example. And I want to expand that because my soul is really exploding in this Starseed mission. I'm a royal Starseed from Aldebaran and from many other origins, and that's very typical for us that are Starseed, that we are from many other star systems, because we are evolved souls. We are with the high frequency coming here to Earth, forget everything, and then remembering. And I believe that you who are drawn to this channel are a very high percentage of starseeds on a mission here on Earth to heighten the vibration and to fulfill the ascension, the inner ascension. And that means also that we have been suffering so much, me and you. And I want to really, in quantum astrology, it's about to create from gratitude and joy, to find that. That's why I'm not speaking so much about this pain, misery, this enormous suffering that's on earth, that you have been part of, and me also. So this is what I mean to break down, surrender, just cry. Just let the emotions out. For example, I'm double Semian. You see this line here, I have it on both hands. It's 2% of the population on Earth. If you have it, you have a very strong life force. It's a Toltec native Indian tradition hierarchy. I found out just the last weeks, and it's a tradition back to the Maya culture. And many of us died the first years, half of us, because It was so hard to come to this dense world. So just be glad that you survived. That's Marston. Try to start from there. Try to find your joy. And that's also very important. Cry, let the emotions out, and then be as your children. Have fun in your life as much as possible. That's advice for me to everyone, because it's this why I don't want to speak so much about the pain, the suffering, etc. is because misery is drawn to misery. And there's a mental slavery. Also be kind to yourself, be really kind, because it's programmed. We are in a slavery, a mental state of humanity still, that is enslaving us in many ways. TV, the news, fear propaganda, video crimes, wars, video games, distractions, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Implants, energy implants in us. We have to free us from that. That's the purpose of my channel, purpose of this Starseed mission, to free Earth from this slavery. And Bob Marley, Jenny, you are from the West Indies. Bob Marley, he wrote this redemption song, "When will we free us from the mental slavery?" And we will now. That's what we are doing. And many like Agatha, we have done the work. We are ready for this. All of us are prepared, but perhaps you don't understand or realize because your mind is programmed to think. So try to meditate in your way, lay down if you can't sit. Listen to, for example, Steve Nobel. Steve Nobel on YouTube, so many good for Starseed, connection with the crystal grid on Earth and the higher Christ conscious grid coming down from above. To be in another reality here on Earth. And that's the Capricorn now. The highest octave to go into that reality. And then I have to go to the chart for the Christmas day, because I have to change. Here is the Christmas day. Here you see 25th, and it's in the morning Swedish time. That's Central European time, so it's in the night, and still it will be valid, the Christmas day for all, because the big one is that Venus also goes into Capricorn. The quantum divine feminine energy of love, quantum love, what we are here for, to manifest with this North Node in Leo connection with Sirius, Demeter, Mother Earth, to shine. And Venus now joins Saturn, our reality, our new program reality. Trust that we have a new reality now, because Saturn has gone over galactic center 3 times. And last time that occurred was 1988, and after that the Berlin Wall fall down, we get the connection east and west, and we got internet, and we got this explosion of ascension going on since then. And now it's the prime time of ascension, this 2018 to 2020. It will be so much happening when Saturn is in Capricorn, and when then also Jupiter will join, and Pluto is already here in Capricorn. And it's manifestation time. It's time to go. It's time to take the steps in your way. I've decided to go in pension and turn my mind upside down. I don't have money enough, but I get the foundation for my new life. So I will only work 3 more months. Then I will work with this and be with my daughter, who has also a throat issue, to work with my inner, to have more free time to create my own reality, and to work with this Starseed mission and the Quantum Astrology to get, so I can not only survive but thrive. That's my intention. So here, Capricorn, I want to speak a little more about Capricorn. We also have Jupiter and Mars together here, Divine Masculine at home in Scorpio under the whale. Here the knowledge is uplifted by the expansion of Jupiter, but it's in a very close now, you see 1545 to the nodes, merely exact energy. That gives a very much higher resonance. And this is about the moon's nodes, our origin, our cosmic origin in Aquarius, the quantum room, and where we are now in our three-dimensional, going into the five-dimensional. We have to create with joy, illumination from our own individual creation, be the royalty we are, all of us. And many of you that listens are starseeds. You are drawn, and that's why you have been so black sheep been out of the society, because our vibration doesn't at all match the ordinary. We can't live in that vibration. We suffer so much. We have to free ourselves from that. That's why I don't watch TV news. I don't see horror movies or video games, etc., etc. It's time to create local communities, to create first now on internet, global communities, but then local small communities, to be in the light here on earth, to be in the fifth dimension on earth in a three-dimensional reality, get that together. And to get that together, we got to change Capricorn, and that will be doing by itself now, but because Saturn, the rule of Capricorn, is upgraded. And Capricorn is going through a big upgrade with Pluto here. And that's a big connection with Cancer, the polarity. It's the separation, it's the polarity between things. And we got to get the unity in those polarity, the separation, to get to a higher dimension. And what's here is that astrology here has the Pluto polarity point at 20 degrees of Capricorn, and transiting Pluto, it's soon there, it's in conjunction with the Pluto south polarity south node. The planets also has south node as the moon. This is the moon south node, the emotional home that we come from. So Pluto has its south node here and north node 20 degrees of Cancer. That's what our soul evolution on earth, our whole society is going for, to come home in Cancer. And the Pluto evolution is, Pluto goes around one zodiac in 248 years. And the Pluto polarity point is an extreme long cycle. I don't know how many years, I have to check that. Because these planetary south nodes are so interesting, because Saturn's planetary south node is at 23 degrees of Capricorn. So Saturn planetary north node is at 23 degrees of Cancer, and Jupiter planetary node is 11 degrees, south node is 11 degrees of Cancer, and north node of planetary Jupiter, the wisdom, is 11 degrees of Cancer. So it's so much why I speak about and it's also intuition for me. I'm so much Cancer, and Cancer is the home. We got to get there as humanity, as individual, in our own lives, and as humanity, to care and nurture about ourselves, others, animals, and earth, the environment. Everything together, to nurture, to care, and get this connection open here. And why is it the home? Because it's water, it's connection with source, as under the whale, Scorpio is deep about relationships, and as the source, the Pisces energy is here. Water has so much more connection with the source, so you need to use the water in your energy. And it's also like this: the start is the Aries, the quantum I am, and then the value, the quantum value here, Taurus, to grow, to start the seed. It started here, and then it has to grow, and then come quantum communication, the interconnection between heaven and earth, the Gemini, and then comes the home. It's the full cycle, the first one that has a full cycle of fire, earth, air, and then water. The quantum intuition, the quantum home, the quantum emotional home, our home, emotions, energy, emotions. And it's also cardinal energy areas, fixed, flat, mutable, and then cardinal again. Cardinal leading the way as Capricorn. Here, also cardinal, but then cardinal earth. So this is what's about. So now we have Venus, the love, also in Capricorn. And I want to thank you again for listening. And if you are a starseed, I have a sale ongoing until the 26th of December. You can book until the 26th. You won't get your readings before Christmas, no. But you can book before the 26th, 40% off Starseed readings. I have other readings also. Check details below. And thanks for listening, and have a very merry, beautiful, lovely, joyful Christmas. And be well, and see you again. Oh, I want a quantum chart. I always forget this one. I want to draw sorry, that's my throat. I'm using my expression and evolving, and I have my process here. So, quantum tarot, quantum physics and tarot. I want to draw a card for Venus into Capricorn for Christmas and for us, the starseeds. And it's Page of Cups. Page of Cups. There is a constellation, absolutely. Let's see what's about Page of Cups. Oh, it's the 13th sign in astrology. Some use 13 signs. This is Ophiuchus, I never can pronounce that, sorry, the snake bearer. Ophiuchus embodies emotional openness and curiosity. No, sorry. Emotional openness. And it's curiosity, magic, and healing knowledge. Can you cultivate a childlike approach? Yes. Can you cultivate a childlike approach? Yes. Thank you for listening, and bye-bye.